a recap. Are we ready for that?
I'm
Natalie,
ready.
do we have recording?
I just
Stuff
started
all
it.
good to go? Alrighty.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make me do it. Somebody else do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on.
But Max, you're so good at it.
No, don't stop. Stop it. You stop it.
Have you seen your notes?
You
No.
want me to read my notes word for word? Because I can.
I like Annie's notes because they're very detailed, but
They're
but every
short.
now and then there's just like a bizarre ass comment in it, and it makes me laugh.
Oh, like this one? It just has Nesta reads.
That's all
Yeah,
I
like
know
it's
to
just
say.
like, why did you write that down?
I don't know. I feel like they're half thoughts that I was trying to get down but couldn't. Wait, let me find one that's relevant. This one's out of context, but it says Elise gets her finger back.
Well,
Okay, I get that one.
okay,
The
to people
episode
who are
where-
not in the campaign, yes.
The episode where Elise gets her finger back.
That's a whole different campaign, guys. That's our Monday night campaign.
Well, they held up their hand, and there was a ring on their ring finger. And instead of giving up the item, they just kept their hand up, and it came off, and
They ripped their
took
finger
the finger with it.
Ooh.
And then I picked it up and was like, "Preserve that finger. We can reattach it if we're not too late." And then, thankfully, at the end of the session, we were able to do it. And Annie was like, "I actually really wanted my character to lose their ring finger so they could never get married."
So they can never
And
get
I
a
was
wedding
like,
ring.
"I'm sorry for spoiling your plan."
No.
Sorry for spoiling
No.
the most metal
No.
random thing you could decide to do.
No, you see, there is a specific reason why I made it the ring finger. I don't mind
Gone.
getting it back.
There's a police and an ambulance outside.
Oh,
There's police. Do you know
No.
why?
No, they're just literally right outside our. There's a
One
police
second.
and an ambulance.
I'm gonna pause the recording for a second.
You were recording?
I am. I'm gonna pause right now.
Back. There was a specific reason why it was the ring finger and no other finger. But
Annie's sadistic
you'll
when
find
it
out
comes to
about
Elise.
that.
It's fine. We know this.
You'll find out about that reason later. You know, prophecies.
I made a comment about Elise and Alicif, and Annie just goes, I forget, it was some weird reaction. I'm like, or something like that.
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot
I'm like,
lately.
I don't like that.
yeah. Now that we all have prophecies, now we're just being all cryptic with each other. How about
Yeah.
that? Like, thanks, John.
Okay, if you
Anyway.
start it up, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay?
All right,
Tell me when to
Okay.
go.
Focus up.
start it again.
Just tell me when we're rolling, and I'll lock
We're
in.
rolling.
Oh, okay.
7:34.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. At the beginning of last session, we all decided to go to the courtyard to observe the strangers that had just rolled up on the castle keep. We were able to divine that there was one taller individual, two shorter individuals. Everyone but Noctis approached the cart, or at least got a closer look, and it turns out that there were two dwarves and an elven woman who definitely isn't supposed to be Mother Gothel from Tangled. Then we got into a brief exchange, found out that the dwarves are tradesmen. You got Bowden and Sandal. Bowden sells the goods, Sandal makes the enchantments and also lifts the cart by himself because he's a Chad. Now, we had a brief dialogue with Lady. We didn't get her name, and for some reason, none of us thought that was a problem at the time. Later on, we find out her name is Mistis, but it's not for a long time later. So, Saarebas decides to chill with her in the courtyard around a fire while they vet her to make sure that she's not evil. And the rest of us followed the dwarves inside. We decided we'll take charge of you. We'll look after you so you don't get in any trouble. We bought some stuff. We ate some food, and then there was a class. There was a commotion upstairs, and one of the classes was about to start, and specifically Noctis and Saarebas were being requested to join in on the class. Seeing as how they have some magical abilities they taught two of the students previously, it made sense. After Lady was vetted, we were all like, we'll come get you, come on inside. And then Mistis tried to cast a spell on Saarebas. It failed because Saarebas is a freaking Chad. Didn't work. Then once we got inside, he basically let us know, hey, she's bad, don't trust her. Then Syretia telepathically messaged Voheim explaining that situation. Voheim, thinking quickly, lied to Mistis, saying, I'll take you to where the class is happening. I'll take you to Noctis. Follow me. And then I led her off in the wrong direction. Saarebas was able to warn the guards that something bad was probably going down and to be ready. I'm assuming Syretia talked to Noctis or let them know ahead of time what was going on. Either way, people were alerted and they were ready. Mistis shows up, interrupts the class, and Noctis boogies out of the room. Mistis follows. All of us follow. And then there's a nice little confrontation where Mistis is being real creepy and manipulative sounding and being like, oh, what about all those times I do that thing before you go to bed and why don't you remember anything? And oh, white ravens don't exist. You're just seeing things. Gaslight 1000. So we all show up down the steps and we're like, you are clearly evil. Get out of here. Sorry that's your mom, Noctis, but get out. And then Mistis was like, oh, I'm not so bad. And we were like, leave. Just leave. Just leave. We don't trust you. You can write to Noctis and Noctis can choose whether or not to read your letters. And then she left. And then we all went back upstairs only for us to see 10 dangling his little tootsies off the ledge, waiting for us, and everyone's kind of in a mood right now.
That's a word for it, yes.
Right. So, following this encounter with a deep-seated figure from your past, Noctis, you run to your room atop the keep feeling a surge of various emotions. Regardless of how Mistis made you feel, the one thing that is for certain is the uncertainty behind her motives, and the tone of your parting, and what this means for your life going forward. Despite all of this, you can't help but feel some relief as you and your party, who has caught up to you, as they are concerned for your well-being, you all find a familiar, friendly face whose head spins around to greet you as Ten sits atop a pillow in front of your window with his legs in a pretzel. Oh, hello, friends.
Oh, Ten, it's so good to see you. When did you get back?
Just moments ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's been a night.
I have to ask, is Dove safe? Did you do it?
Yeah, she's fine.
Oh, good. Whew. I've been waiting in the Fade for Maker knows how long, and that's all I could think about. Well, good. I'm glad I put my trust in the right friends. You can see that the little sack doll that Ten has possessed is propped up next to the window. As he stands there, smiling with his hands tucked into his cloak.
Why are you here?
Well, I only just...
Right now.
I just got the strength to come back, and I just wanted to check on her and all of you. It's good to see you all doing well, that you found shelter. What is this place? He looks around.
It's a school, or it's supposed to be a school. Like a safe haven for mages.
Oh, great. Maybe you can leave her here. Maybe you could stay here with her. Become teachers.
You talking about Dove?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did
I
swear
don't
to
know.
protect her. That is my sole mission in life.
Is it a mission you gave yourself?
Well, it's the only mission I really have. What am I gonna do? Just leave a baby in the snow? Neither could you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's because we ain't heartless.
I could never abandon anybody. Baby, adult. It just seems cruel. And she's just gonna kind of look over at Noctis as she says that. Like the side-eyed. Like briefly, and then look back at Ten.
Now look, I would love to check up on your progress more and more, and I think I'm getting the hang of this shifting between planes thing. But in the event that I overstay my welcome yet again, it would be nice to be able to communicate with you even still somehow.
Do you have a way to do that?
Well, if you're not too tired, Syretia, I think you could maybe help.
Okay.
Why her?
Well, we're very alike in many ways, you see.
Hmm.
We both call the Fade home. Maybe we can meet there.
Oh. You called the Fade home?
I think Syretia's gonna tense up with that, like, and like panicked, like, I did once upon a time.
So you're from there?
Originally, yeah.
Real.
Can I make an Arcana check or what have you? Was that like a possible thing?
Sure, you can make an Arcana check.
I really should have spec'd into Arcana.
The mage is not.
It wasn't. Hey, Arcana's not an optional skill for Cleric, all right?
I know. This is funny.
14.
14. So, you, with your understanding of the Fade, you know that there are many malevolent forces that come from the Fade, but some are rather benign, if not outright good aligned. Like any plane of existence, there comes a bit of good and a bit of bad from the Fade. And the two main sides of this coin being both demons and spirits.
All right. I'm gonna stay quiet for now, but I'm going to keep my eyes on Syretia from behind now. I'm just gonna sort of eye her suspiciously.
He realized he kind of overstepped a little bit and just goes, "Oh, it's nothing to be concerned about. I have my little pocket above the Fade's clouds."
It's fine.
I'm not concerned.
Oh, well, good, because you shouldn't be.
I'm just curious.
Well, if I can find a way to show you, I'd be happy to.
Okay.
Ken, you must understand and you must forgive us. You've caught us at a bit of a bad time. It's been a long day filled with familial turmoil.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, I only apologize that we're not in a more jovial mood. I am happy to see you again. I will say that tomorrow we are going to be confronting let's call him the headmaster of this place, regarding Dove's safety. And I have a feeling that over the course of that conversation, Someone inevitably is going to ask about how we came upon Dove in the first place.
If you're sure that's a good idea, you are her entrusted protectors, after all.
We are, which is why we must think to her future security.
I suppose if she's going to stay here long term, can't keep secrets forever. I don't know, just worried. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I would
I've never
imagine.
been one before.
If you went back to the Fade now, would you be able to manifest tomorrow?
Oh, most certainly. I've only been here for but a few minutes.
All right, well, it might be easier for us to explain the situation if you were also present.
Okay, I've never shown myself to anyone outside of the four of you, and Dove, of course.
Well, if nothing else, it should assuage some of the worries of these worrywarts in this place. If you're willing to show yourself and you're forthcoming about your situation, Dove might have a better chance of being accepted, instead of them having to take it on faith that a strange ghost led us to Dove.
I can't say I agree.
Well, what would be your idea?
I'm simply worried about a stray spirit wandering the halls of a mage school.
I would have to agree with that.
I can't imagine the headmaster would approve that.
The fact is, whether we like it or not, Ten is able, evidently, to manifest wherever they want, even when we're not present. So I don't think that it much matters.
Well, I mean, not to be
Yeah.
selfish or anything, but I don't want anything to happen to me. I still have so much to do. Dove still has a whole life ahead of her, and I have to be there for that.
I mean, I feel like the first thing we gotta do is do the whole communication thing.
You're right. That would have made things go much simpler in the first place, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You have forsworn Dove's entire life?
Can't find any other reason to dedicate my life to something.
I
Why
see.
dedicate your life to anything?
I don't know. Knitting seems fun.
I've never tried.
Maybe after this mess is over, I'll try to teach myself. And then maybe I could teach you.
Well, you would have to find me first. After this mess is over, I'm going home. I
That's
promised my mom.
A terrible idea, Noctis.
Why?
She was
Voheim-
manipulating you.
Turns to Syretia and just holds up a hand and says, "Not now."
Oh.
Okay, I can see that's a touchy subject. Maybe we don't talk about that. I don't like when people raise their voices at one another.
I'm sorry, Ten. And she's gonna look at Noctis. I just want you to know, I don't trust her. I don't like how she talks to you. And I worry for your well-being if you were to go back to her. You're your own person. You can do what you want. But I just want to share my feelings with you because I'm your friend. So I'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Ten.
Well-
Didn't mean to yell. It's been a stressful evening.
All right. I mean, it seems important. But you all are free to get your rest. I mean, if I could only just steal Syretia away for but a few moments,
It's
I
fine
could
with...
teach her to attune to the doll, and maybe we could chat some more.
Yeah, sure. If it'll help.
But you all are. What did you do? And he kind of looks you all up and sees how like ragged everybody looks.
We fought some monsters.
Down in the basement? Basement.
Something like that,
Something
yeah.
like that of the keep. We're clearing out some monsters for them so they can actually use it for the students.
That's how we're able to stay.
Yeah, we're kind of in an agreement deal with them of sorts that we can stay here if
Well, at
we
least-
help them.
I am
At
so
least
glad
I
you all are
can.
trying so hard.
I think they would have accepted you guys if you weren't here with me. I can still hear you.
I know. Sorry. Well, we don't know that for sure.
I know that for sure.
Well, regardless, you have managed to earn your keep here, and for that, I am very grateful. Dove, even more so, even if she doesn't understand.
I'm sure she does. I feel like
She-
everybody understands something, even when they're a baby.
She is very bright. Now, go ahead and rest well. I can see that this has been quite an ordeal.
You have no idea.
Syretia, I've never done this before, but hopefully it won't take too long.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I trust you. So, whatever we need to do, let's go do it.
Noctis just goes and like face plants onto a bed.
I'm gonna look down at Odie, be like, Odie, keep an eye on Noctis while I'm gone. Make sure they're okay.
Before you go, question.
Hmm?
10. Do you know
yes.
of Dove's true nature?
I know she's very special. She has a magical aura to her that I don't quite understand. But I know it has something to do with my kind, spirits.
Can I insight that?
Absolutely.
22. Just want to see if he's withholding any information about her origins. If I remember correctly, she's an abomination, correct? It's been a while since
That's
we've
what
learned
you
that
have been. Yeah,
Been
that's what
told.
you have been told that she is an abomination. 10 is definitely truthful in his words, and you get the sense that some things that Evangeline has told you, such as the fact that Dove is an abomination, might be unknown, if not a little fuzzy, to 10, and that he might not be the most knowledgeable about Dove in comparison to her. That being said, you kind of get the sense that something about Dove makes 10 ever so slightly hesitant. He has dedicated his life to her, and that is very much truthful. However, you catch a tinge of sadness and uncertainty every time he talks about her.
My apologies. I won't press you on the matter further.
Well, I look forward to learning more about her. And I appreciate your help.
What does Ten's face look like?
He has... is about as smooth as a newborn. He has very few like imperfections in his skin. He's very like soft looking. He has like messy blonde hair, and his eyes sometimes emit like a glow of fade green. Every time his emotions get excited or flare up for any reason or another. He's dressed in what appears to be nice clothing, but it has been patched up a little bit. There's a bit of patchwork.
What color are Ten's eyes when the magical green energy isn't flaring up?
A very, very drab green. Like just a much more muted version of the same green.
Okay.
All right. Who, other than Syretia, is anybody staying up to attend to any business? Or is everyone turning in for their long-awaited long rest?
I'm going to move over to Noctis.
Okay.
Okay.
I would have sent Odie over there too. I don't know if he's over there yet, but or at least near.
Where?
To
Where?
Noctis to keep them company. While I
Okay.
go off of 10 to do.
Noctis is face first in a bed, so he can't. So
Yeah,
they
well,
can't see anything.
it's fine.
He just sits at the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
That's like a little watchdog almost.
Yeah.
Roughly what time is it?
It's starting to get late. It's like early night, like maybe like 10 o'clock, 11
Okay.
o'clock-ish.
All right. In that case, I'm not going to go do my enchantment now. I'll save that for the morning then, because likely Bowden and Sandal are done for the day.
I will say whatever enchantment you had planned, you probably could have achieved earlier in the day for game purposes.
Rue. I think he was
Unless
going
you
to
are
go
purposely...
at the time I didn't know what I was going to get, because Voheim needed to stop and think about it. So it's probably the first thing that he would do in the morning, like along with breakfast. Like, I'm going to leave my axe with you while I eat type beat.
Okay.
Until I need to collect it for whenever. In that case, Voheim would draw his axe and remain sort of pacing through the room, keeping a watchful eye over Syretia and Ten.
Okay. So you're not quite turning in. You're
No.
watching over Syretia and
Not
Ten.
until Syretia's done in the Fade.
Okay. So Noctis is face down in a bed, and Saarebas, you are next to Noctis.
Yeah, I'm trying to approach them, but seeing as they are face down on the bed, he's a little trepidatious.
If you're the only reason I say that is because they can't see anything. So if you're gonna talk to them, you have to say something.
I hate to bother you, but he sort of pauses, waiting for the reaction for the elf that's face down in their pillow.
Noctis probably just props himself up and looks over at you. But
I'm not good with conversations like this, but I wanted to apologize for what happened earlier today.
I don't see it as your fault.
No, whether I intended for it or not, I used you as bait to try and catch that enchantress. And
Oh.
that was wrong of me.
Well, forgive. I forgive you.
That is appreciated. I won't pry into matters further. Your family is your family.
Yeah.
And he will sort of awkwardly fiddle with his hands for a bit and step away.
Hey, hey. If you want to stay over here, you can.
That's quite all right. I don't plan on making you any more uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable. You look like you're the one that's uncomfortable. I
That
can
comes
tell
with being
you're
in a
not.
land like this.
In
It's been a far cry from where I've grown up.
the good way or the bad way?
Different.
In the different way. You know, me too. Well, I mean, I guess anything's different than a cabin. So,
Did you have anyone else growing up?
no. Me and my mom.
He'll sort of sit on the. Was there a bed next to Noctis? He's going to sit down and sort of think. Saarebas is not a conversationalist, so he's trying to mull over his
Yeah,
thoughts.
remind me that this room that you guys have has like 2 beds in the main like living space, and then there's a staircase up to like a lofted area with 1 bed up there, and then
Syria's
there's
claimed that one.
a fireplace with some like chairs.
Oh yeah,
some
I
comfy
slept
chairs.
in the chair last time. Yeah, I'll pull over the chair and just sort of sit for a while, not knowing how to make conversation, but feeling like, oh, well, I don't want to leave and be rude, so he'll sort of sit there and perpetuate an awkward silence.
Okay.
Noctis appreciates that you actually stayed. And just lets you sit there.
So, with Noctis, like fully falling asleep at a point, Saarebas ruminating on conversations throughout the day and the one just prior,
I'm sure he'll nod off in the chair. as he's-
starting to doze off, and Voheim, who has been pacing, standing at a guard, for some time at this point. You feel a bit tired yourself. But you see Syretia has joined Ten atop a pillow on the windowsill, as they both look out and appear to be trying some sort of meditation technique. And after some controlled breaths and Ten giving you some instructions like, I don't know how exactly this works. I've never done it before, but if we can just focus hard enough on the doll and this world around us, we can escape it and traverse the fade.
Okay.
And don't worry, it's quite lovely where I hang out.
Okay, I was gonna ask because there's interesting places from what I remember there.
Yes, well, it's not all bad.
I trust you.
And you can see he's just kind of sitting with his eyes closed, but he has a big old grin on his face
Okay, Syretia.
as the sack doll lay next to you.
Okay.
Voheim, from your perspective, nothing appears to be happening. You just see 2 individuals sitting with their eyes closed together.
Mm-hmm.
However, Syretia, for you, your eyes flutter open to see clear skies and the wind whistling around you. Like you're very high up atop a peak.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit in a flat plain of stone. Sparse grass growing around you. And you can see that you are now in the Fade, in its version of night. You see wisps of clouds around you, and you can feel a slight motion. Like the ground beneath you isn't quite as stable as what you're used to. And given that you've been here before, you can deduce that you are atop one of the thousands of floating rocks up in the Fade sky.
I think she's gonna blink for a little bit and kind of look around and then get like reacquainted and like she's panics for a second, forgetting like what she's doing, and then she remembers. She's like, "Okay, I think it worked. It worked. 10?" She'll look around for him, see if he's around.
I'm here. And he like jogs over like he awoke somewhere else and kind of goes to sit in front of you. He kind of scrambles. Oh, welcome. This is my island.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's one of 3 places I've ever been.
You're right, it definitely is a lot nicer than other places I've been here. I've been here. It's been a long time. This is strange.
Well, we're way up in the sky, or whatever the Fade considers a sky.
Right.
And I, don't really do much. The energy, the air here, it seems to give me energy, and when I've had enough, I can return to your world, Thetis. And, I just kind of sit here,
By
alone.
yourself?
Yeah, not much doing much, to be honest.
There's no one else here that you can talk to?
Well, I hear a howling from below, but I'd rather not burden myself with that quite yet.
No, yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't either.
You can see that around the island you are indeed above the clouds, and there seems to be a storm of some kind flashing through the clouds below.
Oh man, Odie would have loved this. Right up his alley.
I could try to bring him here if you wish.
It's okay. I told him to look after Noctis, so maybe another time, but I'll leave him be for now. Just focus on getting me, used to this again.
Well, assuming you remember what led you here, we could potentially use this as a bit of one-way communication.
Okay.
See, if I'm ever not in Thetis, you could just meditate for a moment and try and put yourself here again. So take in every detail, every blade of grass, every imperfection in the stone. And if you visualize it just right, we could maybe talk here. You could give me updates about Dove and your friends.
Okay. So I just have to memorize this place? Am I understanding that right?
For the most part. It doesn't have to be exact, but just the idea of this place.
Okay. And I think she's gonna look around. She's gonna basically do what Tin told her, like take in the details. Maybe she'll like run her hand over like the rock she's sitting on, try to get a feel for it, remember what that feels like. She like listens.
So you can see.
Yeah. There's nothing going on, but yeah.
You can see that this place, the more you observe the details around you, the more and more you realize that this place seems very familiar, and that all the details that have been added here are things that you have seen since you encountered 10. This is the same grass that you would have found in the Dales, lightly covered in snow. These are the same stone bricks that you would have found in the hold's walls. So it seems like 10 is building this island based off of what he knows, which is very limited. The only other details you can notice are the atmosphere of the fade around you, as well as one particularly black, shadowy cloud in the sky.
I think she's gonna look up at that, and her gaze is gonna stay fixed on that black, shadowy cloud. And, like, knowing that this is basically being built out of 10's memories, like, what he knows, like you said, what's limited. 10, what's that? And she's gonna point up towards the weird cloud, shadowy cloud.
I'm not quite sure. It's always been there.
Even before you met us and found Dove? It was there? Or...
Well, that was all the same day. So, yes?
Interesting.
Bit disconcerting, is it?
Yeah, a little bit. Has it done anything? Other than be menacing up in the sky?
And you can see he's about to, like, happily answer you until you hear a voice go, "Not yet." As you can see, it kind of, like, strands of wispy shadow begin to emerge from it. These tendrils.
Syretia's first instinct is to go and, like, protect 10. Like, she's gonna, like, go and, like, stand in front of him, put her arms up, like, and look up at this thing that just talked. It seems threatening to them, and she's just gonna glare at it. She's
Make a strength saving throw.
Oh God. Okay. Where's my sheet? Strength saving. Okay. Let me get my dice. Oh dear God. Okay. Spilling them everywhere. It's okay. Ooh. Okay, that's 22.
22.
Yeah.
So you can see that these tendrils start, like, beelining towards you and 10, lashing out at you like a hyper-aggressive swarm of bats, just overwhelming the area around you. And as you're completely enveloped, you instinctively grab onto 10. And you can feel his feet leave the ground as you feel him being yanked away. And with that 22, you are able to stay on your feet and persevere through what feels like an incredibly strong gust of wind.
Yeah, she's just gonna, like...
And keep 10 tethered to you.
Yeah, she's just gonna hold on to him as much, like, as tight as she can without hurting him, however tight that is. It's like, you can't have him! And she's just gonna, hold on tight until it hopefully stops.
And as it does, you see that these wisps of darkness all spiral around until they all manifest and form together on a small hill in front of the otherwise very flat island filled with floating rocks. And above you, a figure forms, seemingly made out of pure darkness.
I think she's just gonna glare at it. Like, still, like, being in protective mode over 10. She's just gonna look at it and just glare at it. Give it the dirtiest look she can.
It's never done that before.
Yeah, I figured. Has it spoken to you before? And she's speaking to him, like, without looking at, like, she's still looking directly at this shadowy figure.
You, spirit, have been nothing but a thorn in my side. As you see these, like, red-orange eyes open in its face. This silhouette of darkness appears tall, big. It seems to be carrying some massive weapons and wears an even more shadowy cloak and has horns atop of its head, devilish horns.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Syretia doesn't look scared. She's still just glaring at this thing. She's still in front of 10 trying to protect him. She just goes, "What do you want?"
You didn't bring the others?
No, they don't need to be here.
I disagree.
And why is
And
that?
with the clench of his fist, Noctis, your chest raises up out of bed, and you can feel your eyes roll over in the back of your head. A moment after, Odie pulls his head up, alerted completely, though his eyes also roll back in his head. Saarebas, you stand up out of your chair, and before you can react, your consciousness fades, almost like you stood up too fast, but also like you were winded, lost your breath, and your eyes roll back as well. Voheim, not having had dreams, this process is the most alarming for you. Dreams are normally unconscious. The unconscious mind is what experiences these dreams, these short walks into the fade. But for you, you've been forcibly thrown in. And you immediately fall stiff to the floor with your eyes pointing directly back into your own brain. As you all emerge into the fade where Syretia and 10 are.
Oh.
Large pillars of shadow beam you all down to separate ends of 10's island.
Do we count a long rest, or are we still in the midst of it?
Yes, for game purposes, you have gotten a long rest
Okay.
since you leveled up, and
Okay.
Thank goodness.
no, I wouldn't do that to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Now that we have everyone.
What? What the hell?
Would these dreams be common for a mage? Dreams like these?
You have had dreams before where you are tempted or have been conversed, or have conversed with spirits and demons alike as a mage. Though this is easily the most vivid of which you've had.
I was just sleeping in bed. What just happened?
They didn't need to be brought into this. What do you want? And I don't think she's even looking at her friends. She's still just, her gaze is focused on this thing. Like, she knows her friends are there, and she's annoyed about it, but she's not going, you know, she's locked in, so to speak, on this thing.
I have been observing your progress for some time.
What?
What is your business with the child?
What's your business with her? Why do you care?
She is not one for this world.
What do you know about her?
Enough to know that no good can come of her.
Well, then enlighten us. Why is she so dangerous?
You can see out of this shadowy guy steps out a figure. At first glance, a devil of Vanta black skin. The only trace of color on this individual are the piercing red-orange eyes, and where you can kind of see through skin and see bluish veins, you instead see magma-like streaks of red throughout this figure. It drags behind it a massive claymore coated in blood.
Good. Oh, good. Look. I bet this guy loves to just talk about stuff.
I immediately ready my weapon.
Guys,
He bangs
Wagger.
on the floor a massive scythe, the blade of which seems to be completely made of molten hot magma.
What do you mean, wait?
before, just let me try talking to him.
Oh, the guy with the bloody...
Yes, the guy with the
claymore?
bloody claymore Noctis. Yes, that's the one standing in front of us
Oh,
right
first
now.
of all, I'm with 10 now. Stop yelling. You
So
need to...
10?
You're here. You gotta take it down.
I think
So 10 is
Syretia's
in the center of the island with Syretia. You all are like in a triangle formation on the opposite ends of the island. Like far away from Syretia and 10.
I think.
And
Oh, go ahead.
figure says, "There can be time for discussion." And as he bangs down the scythe to the ground, it rattles the unstable earth around you. And cracks of light begin to grow out of the ground around the four of you, forming what appears like jagged triangles with green fade magic seeping through.
Well, I guess he's ready to talk.
I'll ask again. Why do you protect the child?
Simple answer, it's because she's a child that was left and abandoned and is defenseless. And we know she's special, or she's got something different going on with her. Apparently, obviously, you're interested in her now like everyone else is. So yeah, we're trying to protect her from people that want to hurt her. That's it. That's all it is. Why do you care?
Is there anything that can sway your determination to protect the child?
No. She was left
And you can
abandoned
see he
and
kind of
helpless.
readies the scythe. Are you sure?
Do you really want to
What
do
was
this?
that, Mitchell?
Are you sure? Is what he said.
Okay.
He raised his scythe like he, threatening to attack us.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'll give you one last chance to leave this child.
With you?
Spare your own lives.
What is she gonna do? You still haven't explained that. How do you expect us to leave her if you won't even tell us what's so dangerous in the first place?
I know what you are, Syretia.
Yeah, well, I'm
She
pretty...
is a direct danger to both you and I.
Can I insight that to figure out if I know what he's talking about? Or, like, try to figure, you know, any inclination
Go ahead.
of what that might mean? Okay, where's my sheet? 15?
15.
Mm-hmm. Because he said she's a danger to me and him, specifically, right? Do I... Yeah. I want to try to see if I know what he might mean by that. If I know anything about that.
The way... You don't know what manner of creature this is exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear this isn't any ordinary person, so it's hard to get a read on what exactly they mean by what they say. But one thing is clear, he's never broken eye contact with any of you.
Hmm.
Everything he said without the bat of an eye. And you can see that there's a reason that you're positioned the way you are. And why he addresses you.
I think this is what... Because you said the other three are, like, in a triangle around us, right? So they're, like, on the outside of me and 10 right now?
They can hear everything, but yeah, they're a little
but we're
far
all
away.
separated. We have distance between us. I think she's finally breaking eye
like 40,
contact.
50 feet.
Yeah, I think finally breaking eye contact with this thing. She's gonna look around at everyone and realize, like, oh, they're not next to me. They're like...
Mm-hmm. There's like cracks under the ground where
Yeah.
everyone stands.
What does this have to do? Is it just her that's dangerous? And then she's just gonna look around at her friends that are all separated.
For now, this magic she possesses, can it be taught? Can it be passed on? There could be more if she is allowed to live. For she can end the existence of spirits and demons, beings of the Fade, with the snap of a finger.
I think Syretia's just gonna go silent. Like, her face is gonna just go blank, like the most emotionless, which is weird for her because she's so lively.
You have no idea what sort of thing you've been protecting.
What are you talking about? She's a child. How could...
As of right now, she has no bearing on these abilities. Not yet. But when she does, you may not be there to see her realize her full potential. And I'm damned if I'm going to let that happen to any one of my kind, let alone myself. Not after how far I've come.
I think with all of this, she's gonna look back at 10, see what his reaction to this news is.
He is shivering in his boots.
Yeah. I think she's speechless. She wants to say something. She wants to, like, talk back to this entity, but if she's gonna, like, yeah. She's just like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm
The
shocked.
silence is your answer.
What kind of magic is that? What? Just in fade beings like that? That sounds ridiculous. Who? Do I know of any? That's like crazy, right? Like no one has been able to do that ever.
This is an unheard of power.
Okay, I figured.
You've heard of beings that are able to traverse the fade, cross over. You've heard of people that are able to seal off breaches into the fade, but you do not know of someone who's able to annihilate chunks of it altogether. What say you, dwarf?
My question was for the DM.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
The question is, do I still have telepathic abilities right now?
How long did that spell last?
Let me look. Hold on. It lasts an hour from when I activated it. So.
No.
So probably not.
Okay.
Especially since we're in a different plane of existence.
Fair enough. That was my only question.
Okay.
Voheim is still just taking in his surroundings.
I would still say, as he has clearly rattled Syretia, which seemed to be his goal, bestowing this bombshell of knowledge upon her, he looks to the other three of you. How about the three of you? Dwarf, Qunari, elf.
I will
How
admit,
badly do you wish to die heroically?
I will admit, your appearance had me slightly worried to begin with, but now I realize that you're most afraid of it any of us.
I mean, dying heroically is better than dying lamely. So,
Dying heroically can be arranged.
well, I'm not. That's a little hasty, don't you think?
There's no need to panic. He's all bluster.
You think me scared?
Of course.
Oh,
As if you would care a bit as to what happened to Syretia. You're simply worried about your own well-being.
How
You're
much do
probably
you care
so.
about your magic?
I would readily rid myself of it.
You say that now.
I had hoped there'd be more to gain from this discussion, but it appears we're at an impasse.
Oh, Saarebas. It would be all too easy to slaughter my way through to what I want when I sink into your skull. The all-powerful Saarebas, bottling up his destructive powers in a fit of self-loathing.
Oh.
I'm not just inside the hold's walls. I'm nearly inside yours.
my walls or just Saarebas?
He seems to be addressing Saarebas.
Why would you want to be in Saarebas's walls?
The curse of any mage, I suppose.
Well, I'm a mage. He doesn't want to be in mine.
Oh, it would be far too easy to control you as he spins around to meet your gaze. But it seems
What
your
even?
power already belongs to another.
What are you talking about?
At this moment,
Oh no.
you hear something whoosh behind you, just outside of this cracked earth you stand upon.
Can I like turn and like look at what's behind me?
And you see Maestus with with outstretched arms. Please, child, come home.
What are you doing here?
And you see she shows no reaction to Syretia, eyes locked onto Noctis.
How did
I don't want you
get
getting
here?
twisted up into something you have no business getting messed up with. Life could be simple, you know.
What does he mean that my magic belongs to somebody else?
You're
Shrug.
such a liar. You're such a liar.
You say that to Maestus?
Mm-hmm.
Again, not showing
I know.
any
She's
reaction.
still gonna say it. She's just...
What? How
This
did you even
moment.
get here?
You see, like, the figure. This moment is for Noctis to conquer. Or be destroyed by.
Oh no!
And they're not the only ones with demons to face. As his eyes glance back towards Saarebas. And you can see a similar column of shadow appear, not behind you, but directly in front of you, Saarebas.
I immediately go to grab my weapon.
You ready your weapon, and you are met with a figure of similar physique to that of your own. And while details are vague, as it's enveloped in a sort of high contrast stark shadow, you can tell that this is the silhouette of another Qunari before you, wearing what appears to be half of a mask, adorned in heavy armor, and tightens a whip.
Oh
front of it.
no!
Saarebas grits his teeth, and the confidence he had been showing earlier has begun to dissipate quite quickly.
And you just hear it shout at you, so loud that it rattles your whole head. Obey! As it cracks the whip on the ground.
Saarebas visually flinches.
Ah, that's what I thought. And you. And he slowly meets the gaze of Voheim.
Oh no!
What an insidious creature you've given me. I shouldn't have to lift a finger to deal with you. Your own past will swallow your soul. And while Noctis and Saarebas heard the whooshing of massive shadows dropping figures before them, you just hear the slightest of skittering around you, like something's creeping around the rocks around you.
Ooh.
You can see that the ground beneath you suddenly shifts down rapidly, unnaturally, and you are forced into a pit.
Mhm.
All while you hear a slight pitter-patter and the sound of rocks crumbling around you.
Voheim would grab his axe and start stretching.
All right. If the three of you truly have the will to protect this child, then you will face me alongside your companion, Syretia. And by the time they all get to you, if they get to you, I demand an answer from you. And he points to you in 10, Syretia.
Yeah, she's still just. She'll look at him, but she won't say anything.
And at this point, I am going to elect for a bio break.
All right.
And
Good point.
this
for
gives you time to load up Owlbear Rodeo.
All right, yay! Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to start some music of my own. So, the way that this is going to work is that you don't necessarily have to fight your way out of this if you don't want. You can win by combat for any of your situations that you're in. But you can also win not just by combat, but also through wits or through inspired commentary, like really, really great epic dialogue, or, you know, a self-realization of some point, role-playing your character, role-playing out the conversation. That's not a guarantee, and that doesn't apply to every single one of you, but it is, like, possible. Like, dialogue and combat is kind of part of this. And then the way that you can end this encounter a little earlier is by making it to the center triangle with Syretia. However, you find that all of you are confined to the ground beneath you, almost as if it's pulling you towards the pieces of earth that you stand upon.
So we have to stay within the circles?
Until you find a way out, yes.
We're kind of like bound to the sigil.
Yes. But so each of you has a way out, but you don't realize what it is yet.
Good luck, guys.
10?
I mean,
Since you
you're
held on
also
to him,
in a
is not
circle,
I know.
Syretia.
I
Good
know.
luck.
incapacitated,
I'm just
but
saying.
he is.
Good luck. Above game. Good luck to everybody.
He is frightened.
Oh.
And I will say everyone will need to roll initiative. However, the characters in front of you will be rolling like they'll either like beat or miss your initiative, but they'll be going like next to you for narrative purposes, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Oh, that's not great. Okay.
I rolled.
2 minus 1, so 1.
1.
Oh, no.
Okay. Let's see. All right. First of all, 20 to 25. Yeah, you rolled more than 1. So let's say 2. 15 to 20.
15.
15. Let's see. Let's see if Meistus can roll more than a 15. Natural 20. For
Wow. Wow.
Meistus.
The bitch.
All right. 10 to 15.
I got a 13.
Okay, let's see if your thing can beat your 13. Yep, 19. Oh wait, whoops. I forgot how I was doing that. So that would be 14. And then what did you get, Syretia?
8.
8. All right, let's see if the demon can beat that. 2. So it goes after you. All right, so there's our order. So starting at the top will be Malicious. Now Malicious still has her arms outreached and says, I don't like where this is going. We can still get out of here, just you and me. I knew the moment I left that I was making a mistake leaving you here. It's too risky.
What about my friends?
What about them, child? You said you just met them, right?
I mean, yeah.
I'm sure whatever you're doing is important, but it can't be worth your life. Please, let me take care of you. Let me save you.
How?
I think I can get us out of here. But you have to trust me. Please, do it for me.
I don't know. You upset my friends. They tell me that you're not good.
They don't know me. But you should.
I mean, I think I do. But then they say it's weird that I don't remember what you do to me when I go to bed.
Everything I've done has been to keep you safe. You are making that really hard right now.
Why didn't you come back? What were you doing? And don't lie.
Make a persuasion roll.
Okay. Okay, what's for my persuasion? 16.
16.
Yeah.
There have been people that would see our lives ruined for the blood that runs through our veins.
And so what were you doing? Were you getting rid of them? Were you...
Yes. Getting rid of them. For our sake.
For me and you, or for everybody else?
Let me ask you something.
I'm
Do
listening.
you really think protecting that child, these mages, changes the darkness within you, within people like us? Our very existence is evil. And your protection will still lead to the suffering of others. And I'm the only one in your life that will be able to look past that.
I have noticed that people don't like me very much.
Why
They
stay
chain
with
me
those?
up.
They'll never fully accept you the way I would.
I think I just won my taxes. Oh yeah? I just switched from TurboTax.
So what's it gonna be? Are we getting out of here? Or do you trust these people enough to stand face to face with a demon whose power you don't even realize? And for a child you know next to nothing about.
I think he's gonna look back at Syretia, and then back at his mom, and then back at her, and I'm gonna be like, isn't every child somebody you don't even know to begin with, though? I was that for you. At least, I think so. Like,
Where did you pick up this smart-ass attitude?
I think it was Syretia. Actually, I think it was Syretia. I think all of them, actually.
Then we'll have to teach him a lesson or two about that.
Above game, I'd like to see her try. That's all.
Well, I can't abandon my friends. If I leave, they're gonna be worried like I was when you left and didn't come back.
Then you need not witness what I'm about to do. And she is going to
Oh,
go
no.
ahead and try and cast Feeble Mind on you.
What do I do that? Or is that just something that happens?
So I'm making sure I'm double checking this.
Mm-hmm.
This is an intelligence save.
Okay. Where's my save? Oh, it's flat. Okay. No! Does an 11 save?
So you take, oh, that's a lucky roll. You take 13 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and your intelligence and charisma scores become 1.
Okay. What does that mean exactly?
So you can see it feels like reality is kind of melting around you. And
Mhm.
it feels like reality has become something of similar to abstract thought, where you can only see shapes and get the general gist of everything around you. You see a bright
Okay.
light behind you where Syretia and 10 make their stand against a massive devilish demon of darkness, and you see a cloaked figure and what appear like jagged hands stretching out to you, warping your vision. It is pretty hard to process what's going on around you.
Okay.
Every turn you can make a save against this. But for now,
Okay.
it is your turn.
So
Is there anything you would like to try to do in this state?
I don't know if I don't think so. I feel like I am welded to the ground, so I can't move because my one thing would be try to move away, but
You
I'm
can
not sure
move
if I.
around, like, in the 5-foot vicinity of where you are.
Okay, and you said behind me is like light, and then there's like a darker cloaked figure. Well,
Yeah,
like
so
behind
you can
in
see
front of me.
that there is a gap separating you. It's almost like I planned it this way. You are separated from the rest of the party on this side, whereas Meistus tries to drag you away from this angle.
Mhm. I feel like Noctis is gonna back away like as far as they can, and just because dark bad, light good, and they're kind of stupid right now, so they're like, oh no, this is.
Okay, so struggling to flee, basically.
Mhm.
Okay. I say you can move probably right there, realistically.
Okay. And then I roll save against it again.
Next round, yes.
Next round. Okay. Well, then that'll be it because I'm stupid, so I can't really
Having your charisma
comprehend.
nerfed is bad for a warlock.
Yeah. Yep.
Again, dialogue is part of this. If you would like to try any checks with RP dialogue, you don't necessarily have to win by HP. Okay.
I feel like after getting shot with that, is they're just gonna stumble back a little bit, and that's it.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All
Who's
right.
next?
Next up, Voheim. Around you are a set of jagged rocks jutting out of the ground.
Okay.
That provide half and full cover. And while your reflexes aren't great enough to catch what manner of creature skitters between them, you see a faint dark red glow. And as it gets more and more intense, you hear the skittering like many tiny pebbles moving in unison. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster until you start to hear a snarl from behind you. And with that, it is going to make an attack. Does a 22 hit? I assume it does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You take 10 points of slashing damage. As what skitters past you after raking into your skin with a spindly claw. You are met with a thin creature that you don't know where the flesh begins and ends, and how it's intertwined with stone and dark red crystal, emitting a glow you're all too familiar with. And it says, "It's been some time, Voheim." As it stands before you. Put it right there, actually. And immediately, even in its disfigured state, you can put the puzzle pieces together in your head. You know this person. What was a person.
Oh shit.
Voheim squints, cocks his head to the side, holding his axe, and says, "Didn't I kill you already?"
Not killed, merely buried. And no matter how deep you bury your past, there will be no avoiding its teeth. And it's nearly time for the feast as you succumb to the depths. As it just looks at you with like this crazy expression, wide-eyed, almost like its eyelids are missing. Voheim, it is your turn. Again, combat, wits, or playing out the RP, they're all options and they're all equally valid.
What happens is Voheim starts breathing faster through his nose, and he's holding on to his axe, and the end of the axe and his eyes start to glow, and the expression on Quintus's face, I'm assuming, is sort of like eager, like almost thrilled, like there's a kind of crazed bloodlust, right?
Yeah.
Like an expectation, right? And Voheim is basically, the only way I can describe it is like this close to launching into a rage. And then Voheim closes his eyes and puts his axe onto his back and says, "You're not real. Killing you again wouldn't bring Rhaegar back." "You want the fight. When I was growing up, everyone used to call me the Forge. At any given point, blazing with heat and fury. And then in another instant, quiet, cool. I go into combat on my own terms. And you're not worth it."
And you see his head twitch, cocked to the side. "You don't believe I'm real?" As he kind of like snarls in your face.
"I believe in pain, yes. I felt what you did to me. I'm not blind to that. But I'm a dwarf, elf, which means that I don't dream. And I take pride in the fact that ever since I killed you, I have not dreamed of you since. And in my waking hours, when I contemplate you, I know in my soul that your bones are buried deep in the stone's embrace."
Make an intimidation check.
"17.
17. Dreams? Never. Not for you. Only nightmares, as I said when you awoke in this place. I may only be a fragment of myself here. A pawn in this demon's game, But I assure you, when you wake, if you wake, I am very much real, and I am starving.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to tell me what hell is like. But the fact is, you bore me.
You're not. You should be. You should be frightened. You should be reeling.
I'm terrified, but not of you. I'm terrified at the prospect of breaking my promise, losing my friends, but not of you.
They matter that much to you.
Yes, as a matter of fact, they do.
How delightful, how good for you. It's going to make it all the more savory for me.
Is that so? Well, I suppose someone like you would have that perspective. You bought all your friends.
If I am to describe hell to you, then you will be there with me. As you see this creature not fully, but begin to dissipate, lose some of its corporeal form. It's now partially see-through, and you can see these chunks of red gems jutting out of its back, its shoulders, its entire body begin to pulsate.
Quintus,
Like they're trying to stay on.
hear me now. I may not take residence in hell as you do, but I've seen it from a distance. I see it every time I think about all the people that I lost. The great separation, the great divide, the chasm. I know of hell, but I will not be dragged into your game.
If you continue this quest, you won't have a choice. As this conversation continues, it stands up on its hind legs. A very tall, slender, spindly figure. And before we continue that conversation, we jump to Syretia, facing down, again, a jet black demon who has now jumped off of this hill, dragging along a massive, blood-soaked, skull-adorned sword, and has a scythe made of lava and fire at the ready behind its back, its wings outstretched, hunched over, just walking towards you. As Tin kind of cowers behind you.
I think she's just gonna stand her ground. She's just gonna stare at this demon and just like she's not gonna be scared, because she's not. She's not gonna show fear, and I think she can sense Tin behind her, terrified, and she's gonna turn around and be like, "Tin, get your shit together. If you show this thing that you're scared, it'll use everything it can against you. It wants you to be scared of it."
I know, I just can't help it. It's clearly been around. It's evil. It's more than just. It's not simple. It hurts me just by being around. Surely you can feel it too. I'm but a few days old. What am I supposed to do?
And she's gonna think for a minute. Just be brave. Stand your ground. Show it you're not scared. You're from here too. It wants to be big, bad, and scary. We can be big, bad, and scary too. It's gonna regret underestimating us.
Make?
Because that's what it's doing.
What kind of check would
I don't
that be?
know.
Huh.
I don't know.
I want to say persuasion, but that doesn't quite fit.
Mm-hmm. More like a pep talk. Attempted a pep talk.
I don't know. You're muted, Annie. What'd you say?
You're
What'd you
muted,
say,
Annie, if you're trying to talk. You're still muted.
Hello?
There you are.
Hello?
There you go.
I just said roll for pep talk. That was it.
I would say make.
I would
make a
almost
per-
say like performance.
Yeah, I'd say like performance.
Okay.
It's a charisma move that you're pulling out there.
You're forcing. Is it a nat 1 or a nat 20?
It's a nat 20. Wait, what's the total? You said performance? 22.
Yeah. Okay, so bravery in the face of imminent death
And
and overwhelming
evil.
odds.
Yeah.
Common Natalie W.
Right?
I'd say 10 goes. I suppose you're right. It's got to be worth it for Dove, for protecting her, for protecting all of you. Maybe that's another part of my purpose.
All I know is that that thing wants to scare us into doing what it wants it to do. We're not gonna let it. We've both seen Dove. We know what she's like. I have a hard time believing that child has any ill intent against us or anyone.
It's not I you should be scared of.
I'm not talking to you right now.
I demand your attention.
You're not demanding anything of me. And then she's gonna look at 10. We'll be fine. And then she's gonna turn back around. What do you want?
Give me the child.
No. I thought we've already discussed this. That's not happening.
I'm offering you a chance at life. Both of you. You can stand with me. Your kind.
She thinks for a second. And she thinks about how someone before has told her that people fear beings from the Fade, that they have predetermined stereotypes about them and that if anyone ever figured out who she was, that they would be scared for her, they'll try to do harm to her. And then she thinks about how she has friends that have been with her the whole time and haven't done any of those things.
Very well.
I don't use fear to get what I want. And I'm not going to start now because of you.
Maybe you should. It's going to get me further than it will you. And at that,
Well,
do you do anything?
From where I'm standing, I have a lot more than you do right now. And a lot
You
more.
do anything?
No. She's just staring at this thing.
All right, make a. Let me make sure I have this check right.
Okay.
Make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. We'll do acrobatics, so that's 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can see that out of its scythe it swings it, and out come like the scythe itself elongates, forming a massive rope that it tries to wrap around you, lasso style, made of pure fire, and you are able to duck around it.
Good. Is that all you got?
Ooh.
And I think she's gonna reach for her bow, but she's not gonna pull it yet. She's just waiting. She's gonna wait.
Your words mean nothing. As he goes for
And yours mean nothing
a
to me.
longsword attack.
Okay. She's just so
He has
done with this
multi-attack.
thing. Of course he does.
Oh my god, does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that is 7 plus... well, 7 plus 7 slashing damage and 7 fire damage,
Alright, so 14 total.
as he has officially begun to attack you.
Okay, great.
Let's see if you can hold out before your friends come to their senses.
I think she's like kind of holding where she was hit, and then she's gonna pull her bow out if she can. So,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll be ready for her next turn.
Okay. So, next up, this figure before you, Saarebas, keeps shouting, shaking your head, your whole body. What even feels like the ground around you, just screaming, "Obey!" as it advances slowly towards you.
Let's see.
It doesn't appear to be like striking you necessarily. It definitely seems aggressive.
Saarebas will take a deep, deep breath to calm himself, and he'll step back, and he'll draw his weapon.
You dare!
There are many things that I'd wanted to say to you, but you're not him. Any apologies, any outbursts would be wasted.
You have defied the Qun for the last time, Asarand.
Do you know, it's childish, but my biggest regret when we were younger was never being able to finish our duel. The fault is mine, I suppose.
You finished it well enough, and look where it got the two of us.
If even a fraction of you is similar to him, then face me in single combat. Drop the whip. It ill befits a warrior. Draw your sword.
Roll intimidation or persuasion. I'll leave that up to you.
I'll try intimidation. It's better than my persuasion. My charisma's pretty bad.
Okay.
11 plus 2, 13.
13. Then you will obey this command. None of your forsaken magic.
I had planned on it. Man to man.
Then let us settle this once and for all. As he throws his whip into the abyss below, you can see he removes chunks of his armor off of his arms, revealing a roided up figure who steps into your ring and squares up at you.
Is he bigger than me?
He's actually roughly the same size as you.
Okay.
You kind of mirror one another. And I will say that he is going to make an unarmed attack at you. As he yells out, he gets a 8 plus 6, 14.
18, so armor class 18.
Okay, for flavor-wise, do you dodge this? Tank it? Deflect it? How are you playing this?
He's fist fighting me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
I'm
both
gonna
have
block it.
squared up at each other, boxing style.
Alright, I'm gonna, okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna drop my shield and my mace, so I'll have a 16 AC instead.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So, also squaring up against him, unarmed, keeping to your word, he goes to make an attack, to which you deftly outmaneuver him. All nerves you would have felt as this figure first appeared have dissipated. And you feel the playing field feels very equal. It is now your turn.
You were always the better fighter. And if I'm to lose here, I'll have no regrets. And then I'm gonna go to swing back.
All right, make an attack.
14.
14. Let me see, actually. That will not hit. So you both exchange these blows, but neither of you hitting center mass. None of you hitting a weak spot. Both of you just complete brutes, beginning to wail away at each other. Neither one of you gotten a chip off of each other quite yet.
That's all I can do.
Okay. He just goes. What would he say? He would say, "You may beat me today, Asaran, but you cannot beat what is to come."
That is yet to be seen.
If you shall see it. Should I throw you into the void, consider it a favor.
That may well be the case.
No backbone, as always.
I have you to thank for that.
So as you two are basically like boxing, wrestling together, the Maestus
Ugh. I'm
casually
so scared.
steps into your ring in your enfeebled state.
Mm-hmm.
You'll come to thank me for this someday.
For what?
She is
Oh no.
she is going to go outstretch a hand towards Syretia. And
No.
she is going to cast Scorching Ray.
Can I try to get in front
Ooh, interesting.
and take it instead?
Mm. You can go ahead and make your int save right now to see if that's possible,
Okay.
for flavor's sake.
No. I got a nat 1.
Nat 1?
Yep.
Okay. So you can clearly see what's happening. You can see this claw like stretch out past your head. You know, like someone firing a gun over your shoulder. Like you can feel that there's something like about to take a shot, and it's about to make your ears ring. But you feel too weak to stop it as she fires 5 rays of fire bolts.
Do I need a roll or anything, or is it a to-hit thing on my AC?
It's a to hit, so we're gonna
Okay.
see how many hit.
Alright.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 1 hit. Does a 5 hit?
No.
Okay. A 9 hit?
No.
Okay. A natural 1
So.
and a natural 20. I assume that hits.
Yeah.
So a hit and a natural 20.
Yep.
At least it's not 5 hits.
One's a natural
So that's-
20.
That's just an equivalent
natural
of
one.
3 hits.
5
So-
fire damage plus. Oof. 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 God.
That's exactly what I want to hear from the DM. Yeah. Okay, what?
5 plus 23, so 28 fire damage.
Oh no.
How are you doing, girly?
Barely hanging on. Barely. Like bloodied, a burned mess. Barely. That was a bad hit. I'm still up, but it's yeah.
Yeah.
These
Oh,
strangers
God.
should watch what they teach my baby.
Oh no.
And it is officially your turn for real, Noctis.
He sees like the figure and then just why?
Why? Why do you think?
I don't understand. It might just be the magic, but I
Of
don't
course.
understand.
Yes, of course you do, darling. It's just the spell.
Friends, we're good.
No. Not for you.
Why not?
It's as I said. They'll never understand people like us. Even if they say they do. I've seen it time and time again.
Stood up for me.
Who did?
They did.
And when was that?
When I was chained and everybody was against me.
if the others are chaining you, that's all the more reason for you to run away back with me.
Maybe. But I will not leave them. Especially not here. So, please stop.
Now, what did Mama always tell you?
You know
Nev-
best.
That's right. And never give up. Follow your dreams.
Yeah.
But just this once. Just this once. One tiny, tiny little situation, this predicament we find ourselves in. Give up. Let it go. Quit acting like a
about-
fool.
A fool? I'm no fool.
Well, you sure are acting like one, child.
Well, I do know one thing. I understand one thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, over there is light, and over here isn't.
Just a side effects of the spell, honey.
Or maybe it's trying to tell me something.
Make... Oh. Make an insight check, I guess?
And I don't have. Did it affect my wisdom or no?
No, it only affected your
Okay.
intelligence and your charisma.
You said insight?
Yes.
That is a 22.
Ooh. Yeah, feeble-minded individuals are still wise somehow. Uh, uh, Alright, before I respond, remind me of what you said to trigger that.
I said maybe it's trying to tell me something
So,
about the light and the not light.
you can see, even in your abstract vision, that these shadowy, wispy shapes that have encompassed this demon and all the other figures that surround your allies, as well as Maestas herself, they're all just part of this demon.
Mhm.
And that what you're seeing is merely a fragment.
Like
And-
it's not her, or like it's
And
a
weirdly,
little.
it's only like an element of her.
Okay.
So
And weirdly.
you get the sense that her and this demon may not be too far off. And you know, even in your feeble-minded state, that you and this demon are not on the same side.
Okay.
So if there was any inkling of trust you had in Maestas in this moment, in this situation, it is all but faded.
I think I get it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell me then? I'm still lining up my next shot.
You're nothing.
Come on, dear. I raised you. I gave it my best, as any parent would. That's got to be at least something.
Yeah. But you're Only a fragment. You're just... Maybe that bird wasn't trying to tell me that you were dead. Maybe it was trying to save me from what you do.
I think at that point, the ground beneath you, as it did for Voheim, begins to flicker. The brightness begins to dim out of these cracks. And Maestus's scorching ray she had at the ready kind of fizzles out. And she looks down at you with a saddened look as she appears translucent, fading out of existence.
Do you love me? Do you?
There is a silence upon this question that lasts for what feels like an eternity. As for the first time, she seems genuinely bothered by what you have said to her. As we cut over to Voheim and Quintus. And this creature it's gonna be like, let's just see if you've truly moved on. If you're really ready to face what is ahead of you on this treacherous path. And at this point, it is just going to let out an ear-piercing scream that makes even all of you rattled. Not just Voheim. And I need everybody to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
And that one. I am showing that I'm under a spell.
That's a 20 for me.
Wow. Awesome.
Dirty 20.
And, dirty 20. And what did you get? 6? Wow. Okay. So nat 1, 6, and dirty 20. And what did you get, Voheim?
Just an 8. I don't get to add anything for a saving throw.
Okay. And everyone except Saarebas has become frightened of Quintus. Whatever's going on in that pit, regardless of whether you can see Quintus right before your eyes or merely hear this ungodly shriek, you are chilled to the bone. Remember, frightened means you cannot move towards that creature. Only away.
Voheim takes a few steps back until he can't anymore, so that way his back is basically up against the sort of the slanted wall of this sunken sort of pocket of earth. And he just looks Quintus up and down and says,
"The greatest mistake that you made was killing Rhaegar. Because now, I am responsible for my friends' safety, their future, their security. Where Rhaegar was merciful, I am not. Where Rhaegar loved peace, I love war. Where Rhaegar always looked out for other people, I am often very selfish.
Yes, revel in it. For without me, you would not be where you are, would you?
You are right. My present would look very different. We probably would be living well off, Rhaegar and I, and all of our friends and family taken care of. But because of who you are, Quintus, a two-faced, two-timing ball of slime, I find myself here. And yet, when I look around, there are still friends. There are still family. And there is still a future. Even you can't rob me of that.
I don't know what to say. Such determination. Such persistence. Such purity. Oh, how delectable that makes you.
You best keep talking. You're fading.
I may not be able to devour you in this realm, but the day will come. And believe me, I am stronger than I've ever been, and there will be no avoiding my claws.
Then I suppose I will see you then. Until that time, kindly go haunt someone else.
And you can see he stands there, twitching, just like licking his lips as he surprisingly gently fades. Pun intended. As the light beneath you shuts off and the cracks seal themselves, freeing you from your circle, giving you movement once again.
Voheim looks up into whatever expanse is above him, whatever stars, or I don't know is it just clear sky?
So
Like,
you notice now that you're free out of your limited little bubble, you can see that the darkness that once pursued you through the snowy wilderness is now creeping up the edges of the island.
Mm-hmm. Can I see the sky?
Yes, you can see the fade sky above you, and what's interesting is that you appear to be caught in a storm, but instead of the storm being above you, it seems to be coming from below.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning strikes upwards, ricocheting, sparking off of floating rocks in the fade sky.
Voheim just looks up to the sky and says,
That one was for you, Rhaegar. You would have been proud of me. I got in a disagreement, and no one had to lose their head.
And with that, Voheim gets a point of inspiration,
Slay.
and I will allow you a turn to see if you would like to move out of your vicinity.
now that I can see the battlefield, from the distance I'm at, can I see the state that Syretia is in?
So you would have to scale this little ridge that has put you down into this pit, but you can definitely see the outstretched wings of this demon, as well as feeling the heat of this scythe and that this being emanates. And it's very
Dude.
clear that Syretia might be in trouble.
To himself, Voheim reaches behind him and pulls out his grappling hook and says,
I'm coming, Syretia.
and he spins it and throws it up out of the pit and begins to
Yes!
climb.
The
Alrighty.
graphic hook came in handy.
Does that require any check? Does grappling hook?
It's up to
Require any
you,
check?
DM. I don't care.
Does it say anything in the description?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't add it to like my actual notes anywhere. I didn't know that there was actual notes
me look
about
it up.
grappling hooks.
Let me look it up. Okay, make a acrobatics check is what it says.
All right, that's fair.
With advantage, because wow.
Okay, the first one's a 13. Other one's a 9.
A 13 is exactly what you needed.
Okay, cool. And I don't need to burn my inspiration.
I wouldn't want you to burn it like right after you earn it.
I would, though.
Just like
on a
slowly
silly grappling
and then
hook
it
check.
slowly tinkles to the ground like, oh. Okay.
Yes, inspiration.
I'm coming, Syretia.
Aw, dang it didn't sink. It didn't land. Yeah, so you begin climbing your way out of this pit.
Cool.
All right, next up, Syretia, right before the Demon of Malice.
Mm-hmm. She's very,
He's still just advancing towards you, walking.
very badly hurt. Probably burned a few places.
Still standing though.
Yeah.
Still up somehow.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. You're not the one who burned me. She's gonna
And
look
Tin
up.
just goes, like, I won't leave your side, whatever you do.
If you need to run, it's okay. I won't hold it against you. I'd rather you save your life than be in danger. And then she's gonna look at the demon. And she's just gonna look it straight in the eye and be like, who were you before? You're a demon, right? You used to be a spirit? What happened? Why are you like this now?
This is a very high DC. I
Yeah,
will tell you.
I know.
But make a persuasion check.
Oh god. Okay. Persuasion. 16.
16. Okay, that's a good roll though.
Yeah.
Not quite the DC I set, but a respectable roll nonetheless. I'll let you in on a little secret. And he just goes like, as he lowers his head towards you. I don't care anymore.
Clearly.
I feel more powerful and alive as ever.
And you're more alone than ever, huh? I don't see any friends.
You think I desire company?
Who doesn't?
You think that matters to me?
Maybe once it did.
And how could you know that?
Because I want the same thing.
And how's that going for you?
It's not perfect, but... And she's gonna look at all of her friends, at Noctis. And then she's gonna look over to where she last known where Voheim was, and then over at Saarebas.
It's just like a grappling hook top.
Yeah. And then she's gonna reach into her pocket very weakly and pull out the dagger that she used in the last fight. And she's gonna look at it, at a little engraving out on it. And she's gonna look at the demon and be like, I'm not alone. And she's gonna hold it up in front of her so he can see the dagger that she's holding. I've never been alone. And that's what keeps me going. From turning into something like you.
You tell yourself what you want. I'm afraid I don't have any more use for you. You don't know how to get what you want, what you need.
Enlighten me. If you're so knowledgeable on it, please tell me. I always like learning new things.
Oh, with pleasure. And he'll go to make another swing.
Of course.
Do you do anything in retaliate? Do you do anything before he can do this?
Oh god. I don't know if I can do anything. I can look.
Your turn is first, technically.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry, I'm looking at my stuff.
It's okay.
Do I have anything that I can use? I don't think I do. I could heal myself, but it's not. It's this thing is, yeah. Probably not going to be very helpful in this situation.
Up to you.
Okay. She's very weak. She's exhausted. She knows this thing is coming at her and that if she tried to attack it, it probably won't do anything. So she's just gonna take her dagger that she's holding, hold it up to her chest near where her heart is, big. I'm sorry, Kiri. And yeah, close her eyes and just sit there and take the hit.
Oh, I almost hate doing this.
Yeah. She doesn't know what else to do.
It is going to continue bringing down its massive, oversized claymore. Does a 9 hit?
No.
So you can feel like 1,000 pounds thud into the earth right next to you as it cleaves straight through the stone, through the ground. And it's going to go ahead.
She'll
Go ahead.
jump a bit and take a deep breath. Yeah, and just sit there for a second and wait, because I would assume she would expect another attack.
Giving up already, are you?
If you let my
As
friends
he-
go, yeah. Your fight
I
was
gave you-
with me, not them.
I gave you more than just one chance.
What can I say? I'm stubborn. Been told to me many, many times before.
I'd like to think I've moved past feelings of mere rage. I've since evolved, but you bring back a part of me that I thought I'd already destroyed. And he's gonna go for another swing. Does a 13 hit?
No, actually. Yeah, no.
Okay. He misses both attacks.
Yes!
And with that,
Oh my god.
Girl, you stressed. Stop.
it is Arvarod's turn.
Oh.
Qunari facing down Saarebas in a brawl, mano-y-mano. I must ask, what is your stake in this? How did you end up here? As he goes to make an attack. Like he's having a conversation and brawling you at the same time. Well, that's an 11. That's an 11.
Nope.
Nope. Just taking hits at each other.
Series of coincidences, nothing more.
You're willing to die for a series of coincidences.
It's as good as cause as any.
Trying to justify your meaningless life.
We find their own meaning, I suppose.
You speak of us like we're individuals.
I admit, I don't remember you being so chatty.
Do you clock him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Sock him in the mouth.
See if you can get him.
Does a 19 hit?
It sure does.
That's a flat 4 damage.
4 damage.
Punch him right in his stupid teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 damage. Yeah, you just you see that he got wrapped up in conversation. You just shut him up with a quick bop to the face.
If you're going to steal his face, you could at least bother to steal his talent in fighting.
Most Saarebas fight possible. I'm so happy right now. Having a philosophical conversation while doing fisticuffs is just so good.
You know, the great archetypal warrior poet.
It's great. I love it.
He just goes oh, damn it. And as his nose is bleeding profusely. You've gotten better.
I'd like to think so.
Maybe you are worth my time.
I'll just stance up.
All right. Now that people are starting to break free, this might be going a little quicker above game. We're amping up. We're getting there. Noctis. Mistis
Yes.
stares down at you, completely distracted by the question of, do you even love me? It's a
Tell
question
me.
any parent dreads to hear.
Why is it so important that I go back with you? If you can't answer if you love me or not. Are you scared of something?
I suppose I'm scared of knowing there's nothing to life after this. Knowing that it's nothing but wariness and distrust from everyone. And
Maybe
I'm
that's
scared that
your
I'll lose the
story.
one person that can look past that.
Been gone anywhere. You're the one that keeps leaving.
So
Ah.
what? We let them bring the pitchforks and the torches to the cabin?
Why would they?
You want someone, villagers, the Chantry, all of Thetis. You want them to go on a witch hunt for us and put us down like dogs?
Thinking worst scenario.
I'm
You're
being
thinking.
a realist, darling.
I wouldn't want that, no.
Oh, so you see sense. I
But
offer my
not-
hand one more time.
How about this? You help my friends. and then I will.
Make a persuasion check.
And okay, so it's just a 15 since I don't have any. No. Wouldn't that mean I have negative in intelligence? Since it's 1?
Go ahead and make your save first to see if you've recovered from feeble mind.
Okay. I
That would determine the effectiveness of this.
a 19.
A 19. A 19 saves.
Awesome. And the persuasion check is now a 20 instead of 15.
Okay. So, with your abstract, feeble vision gaining clarity as the images of Mystis all connect back to form a coherent image, you say, "Help my friends." And she just gives a brief, well, not even a brief, a long sigh. The things I do for love. And at this point, she looks back at Syretia, accepting her fate, along with Ten standing defiantly against this massive demon of malice that has them outclassed in almost every way. And between them summons a wall of fire. Separating Syretia and Ten from this threat.
And I feel like Noctis is actually going to hold out their hand to Mystis instead.
And she takes it and says, "I will never give up on you. If that's really what you want, then today that's what you'll get."
That
But you need to understand that you're in great danger. And I cannot abide this quest of yours.
you don't need to.
I don't care. You'll see me again soon.
I know.
As your grip loosens, as she, once again, very gently fades out, almost peacefully amidst all the chaos of the storm and the combat and the yelling and screaming around you. As Mystis is faded out. As the area around you, you regain vision, seeing the storm and the fade around you.
Mm-hmm. Do I also get to move? Or...
I was about to say, you still have movement.
Okay. Then I already measured it. I'm going to get over here by 10.
So you take a big jump, you take a big gulp, and jump the gap. away from where your mother once was, to your friends.
Mm-hmm.
As you stand beside Ten and Syretia, facing this massive demon of malice, now blocked by a wall of white-hot flames. No thanks to, well, some thanks to your mother's rather powerful magic. You find yourself
Theory.
wondering if this was merely a fragment of your mother.
Mm-hmm.
How could it be convinced to do such a thing?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And with that, unless you have
can
anything to add, go
I
ahead.
was just gonna add a little. Syretia? Siri.
I think she's gonna turn her head. She's not gonna fully look at you, but it's obviously that she's listening to you. It's just kind of like.
Have you
Yeah.
already given up? What are you doing?
I think she's not gonna say anything, but when you say, "Have you already given up?" she's gonna grip the dagger in her hand tighter, and probably her knuckles are gonna turn wider. But yeah.
They're gonna like hold out their hand for you.
You're so much like him. And she's gonna stand up and then take their hand. Weakly. She probably stumbles a bit because she's still very, very hurt, but yeah.
You're never alone.
Yeah, I know. I know that now.
So, stop looking like you're about to surrender and let's get this fight going. And that's gonna
Yes.
be
Yes!
of the dialogue I had.
I didn't think I'd be awarding 2 points of inspiration today, but Annie, Noctis gets a point of inspiration.
Yay!
Because that's a hell yeah moment. Alrighty. Next up, Voheim, scaling the grappling hook.
Do I crest the top and leave the grappling hook where it is? And I observe now that I'm actually able to see what's going on. So now I can see the wall of fire. I can see the demon of malice. I can see Syretia. I can see Noctis. I can see Ten. I would immediately scan the terrain for where Saarebas is. Can I see him from where I am? Standing up on
Yes.
this?
Yes,
Okay.
it's hard to see, but you can see that he is engaged with a figure of similar stature, squaring off, and you can actually tell from a distance that Saarebas appears to be winning this fight.
Voheim says, like, kind of to himself,
I'd hate to be that sorry son of a gun.
and then looks up at the demon of malice, so just towering. And then again, from where I am, can I tell that like Syretia's hurt?
You could probably get around the wall of fire and see your friends. You probably can't make it to them, but you can probably like skirt the edge of it and join them on their side.
I mean, I might as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my movement. So is this actually to scale the movement? Is it still 5 squares per, or is this a different scale?
Well, let me look at the grappling hook rules. It doesn't say
I'm
anything about it.
trying.
I assume because you have proper assistance, like you have the necessary equipment to scale efficiently, I would call this normal 5 feet of movement. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Whoever
In
deleted
that case, I'm gonna
mine.
go 5.
Oh yeah, no problem. If you click on it, hit delete, it gets rid of it.
15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30, 35.
Alrighty.
And then Voheim would
kidding.
look at Syretia and Noctis and
We're holding hands.
put one hand on his axe and say,
Are we fighting or not?
I'm here to fight. I'm not giving up.
Okay, guys, I get the message. And she's gonna put her hand on her bow. And then look up at the...
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
that was nothing against you.
Oh, I
See,
know.
Voheim,
I was just.
Voheim looks up and says, "Well, that's ugly," and then takes his axe out and then goes into a rage as his arms burn like burnished metal and the axe head glows. And Voheim points like he's freaking about to hit a grand slam and just
He's calling a shot.
directly at the demon's face.
You can see he's trying to poke his head through the wall of fire, and as his face like momentarily burst through the flames, you can see that his teeth are revealed to be jagged, and he has vampire-like fangs. As he almost just growls at you, he's resorted to like just screaming and growling at you.
Chernabog up in
At
here.
all of you.
Voheim just says,
Yes, yes, yes. I am quite short. Bend down a little further.
You were not supposed to make it out of that pit.
Surprise!
and then I lob one of my hand axes.
And you, and he points to Noctis, you are not supposed to be off your isolation island.
Well, surprise as well, I guess.
Was my action using the grappling hook?
No, I'd say you could go ahead and throw an axe at him if you want.
Because I can't hit him through the wall of fire, right?
You can certainly try. I'll hit you with the DM phrase, you can certainly try.
Well, because doesn't the wall of fire, like if you're within 5 feet of it, you take damage or
I
something like
think
that? If you like end your turn or
There's-
something?
There's one side that doesn't emit heat, that's like the friendly side, and then the
Yeah.
other side is like the enemy side that does emit heat and damage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter because I only have a 5-foot reach with my great axe, so that's fine. I'm just gonna throw a hand axe. I'm just gonna throw a hand axe at him.
All right. Roll to attack.
And let me just double check something real quick. Let's see. Let me just double check. Okay. All right, just checking something. Okay, I'm throwing a hand axe. That is a 13 to hit. I'm assuming that won't hit.
No, it will not, unfortunately.
That's
But
fine.
it's cool, though.
Yeah, let me just check something. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... I already went into a rage, so that was my bonus action. That was my action, and I had my movement. That's my turn.
Okay. So, you goad this demon, maybe unwisely, but also, like a true hero. You stand fast amongst your allies in the face of imminent danger. And while this trio plus 10 stands against a demon of malice, a being of pure hatred and evil, we cut back to the two dueling Qunari.
Punches lights out.
Tell me, have you truly found new purpose? Or do you have plans to rejoin our ranks, our society?
We both
To
know
be
it's
allies.
impossible now.
And what makes you say that? As he throws another punch. Natural 20.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
It is only a D4 plus strength mod, though. Oh my. That is one strong punch. That is 12 damage.
I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance, my racial ability, to reduce damage up to me by 1d12 plus 3.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that then. Yeah.
I reduced it by 15.
Wow. So he lands like a blow that
To
would
end all
normally
blows.
take anyone to their knees. Most assuredly, an inferior, a slave. A blow from a superior to someone who they have complete domination over. Or should, rather, as you completely stand strong and even manage to push back against this blow.
He didn't hit me. I caught his fist with my face.
So yeah, his fist lands square in the cranium as you just stare him down, unblinking, unflinching. And for the first time, you see that half of his face you can see look genuinely shocked.
All right. I mean, it's my turn to take a swing.
And makes it your turn to do anything you wish or say
Alright.
anything you wish.
The longer this fight's gone on, the angrier I've gotten. You're not him, and it's an insult to him that you walk around looking like him. After all those years of torture, I never lost my respect for him. So seeing something like you wearing his face makes me angrier than you could even imagine.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna take a swing. Oh, so I have a heroic inspiration from a couple sessions ago. Does it reset after each session?
No.
Use
That'd be lame.
it. Use it. Use
All right,
it.
swing number
use it.
1. Does 12 hit?
No, unfortunately not.
I will use it then. Heroic inspiration.
Yes.
Same exact roll. Ah, just 12. Same exact 6. Oh well. It was a cool speech. It's back to the slap fight.
I will say that was awesome, and I will award you. I was going to award you another point of inspiration anyway.
Yeah, I shrug it off. I go to punch him,
Genuinely awesome.
and he catches it. He's not giving up easily.
Well, I do hope we still can become allies, because think of what we could do. After all, you and I share the same master. You and I, we could overthrow him.
There was a time I might have listened to you, but we both know it's long past.
Right. I'm a fool for thinking otherwise. Even should I win on this day. Even should I beat you. You leave me reeling, Asaran.
It was a pleasure to meet you, even if only a portion of you, Avarad.
Alrighty. Yeah, definitely deserving of that inspiration point. We move back to Noctis. The three of you, plus 10, all notice that the ground beneath you has begun shaking. That rocks, pebbles around you have begun to defy gravity. And you can see that something is charging up beneath you. You get the feeling of the material plane, home, Thetis. Below you forms a teleportation spell. A breach. out of the Fade. Though it's not quite strong enough to activate yet, as one of your companions remains. But you see,
Mm-hmm.
10, holding his palm to the ground. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I'm just trying to remember how I got back last time. Though I've never felt this much pressure to get it right. Noctis, what are you doing?
I'm looking at my spells really quick.
For context, the Demon of Malice appears to be trying to snuff out the flames by brute forcing it. Trying to basically whack away the wall of fire. Swinging wildly. And you get the sense that while this is a foolish endeavor, while it will take some time, it is not impossible.
I'm going to what's my dex mod? Give me one. Thinking of doing crazy things. It's 13+. Okay, it would make my AC better. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
Can I step between the firewall and Syretia to kind of protect her?
Yes. Yes, I'd say there's barely enough room to squeeze, like here.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Barely.
And
as you're like almost like inches, your nose is like inches from this flame, staring down this demon.
I'm going to try to body block for Syretia.
Okay.
Seeing that she's really damaged.
I respect it. The squishiest member of the party doing the tanking. I love it.
And I have 14 AC now.
All right, even with mage armor. Wow. Love it. This is
it's
great,
13
guys.
plus dex, so I had +1 to dex.
Okay.
So 14.
So
it's better than 12.
you prepare to take the full brunt of an attack from this demon. As you know, Syretia could not take any more. And you begin to
then
see
I
the wall of
probably am
fire starting
going
to
to
dissipate.
like look back and just be like, don't you ever give up. It hurts more than you know. And not just you. And that's gonna be it.
And with that, we will go to Voheim.
All right, I'm going to take my bonus action first, which is Frenzy Attack. So my next turn, I can take 3 attacks. That is my action. You said that the firewall is, like, dissipating?
Like, slowly but surely, this demon is starting to power through it.
Okay.
Like, he's literally chopping at it, like he's attacking, like, a being, and rock, stone, and gravel is flying everywhere and starting to snuff out the fire. It's not exactly an elegant process. It's quite, like this is some berserker stuff. But it is slowly but surely working.
Without a second thought, Voheim is going to break out into a run with his axe raised above his head in a furious rage and just yells as he goes straight through the dissipating wall of fire.
I hate to do this, but I'm sending you to Quintus.
Are you jumping through the wall of fire to
I am
attack him?
trying to make him. He's gonna have to make a choice between multiple targets. We can't group up. I am going to give him a different target by getting as close as I can to one of his frickin' demon legs, and I'm gonna attack it twice, as only a dwarf can.
Roll to hit.
First attack is a natural 20 plus 6.
Oh! Yes! It does
Wow.
hit.
Okay, so does it automatically augment my damage when I roll for damage?
It doubles your damage, so whatever your total is, it doubles it.
And since I am in a rage, that's also a +2
Okay.
for damage.
Are you taking your enchantment, your magic item, into account, or are you role-playing that you would not have gotten it yet?
Hold on, I just need to screenshot that. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, no, I can still screenshot it. So, bad news, good news. What's heroic inspiration do exactly?
You reroll.
Ah, any roll?
Or, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be re-rolling my crit damage.
I'm not gonna say
I-
anything. I saw that roll. I'm not gonna say
Did
anything.
you not? I rolled
Oh.
2 1s.
Oh my god, no, not a wasted nat 20 like that.
2 1s. Technically, it would be 7 total because I don't think it added in my rage. But yeah, I will be using my heroic inspiration.
Do it then. Do it.
To re-roll. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. So how do I try to re-roll a crit on D&D Beyond?
I should reroll the damage rolls, yeah?
Just
Yeah, it should be easy as just re-rolling it.
just roll it twice.
Roll it twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, what the crap game? Okay.
That's one.
Oh.
That's okay, so that's 5 for the moment. Alright. Fine then. 12 plus 2.
14 damage?
It's better.
Yeah.
Than before, at least.
That's for one attack, right?
Yeah, but still.
14 damage is still 14 damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him again. Never mind, I'm not. Natural 1. Frick off.
Oh dear, what the heck?
I
D&D
all of it-
Beyond.
I
What is
can't
going on?
win
roll
with D&D
roll
Beyond.
physical dice. Do you have physical dice?
No, I
Oh.
can't. I would rather die to a demon than do math. My turn's done.
Wow.
That's worse to live by, I think.
Despite merely grazing the flesh of this demon, or what you could only comprehend as flesh, you managed to strike a blow, shooting out shadowy magma blood spattering across the ground. And though this hit wasn't a devastating one by any means, this demon takes major offense to being struck by a mortal such as you, and just looks down in complete rage, bewilderment, and complete shock that you would have the gall, the audacity.
Voheim looks at the magma, looks up at the demon, and says,
So, it bleeds. When you lead me to my true form, it is you that will bleed.
As he squares up against Voheim.
Voheim just waves his
Noctis
fingers
lets
forward.
out like a relieved gasp.
Oh my god.
And next up is Syretia.
Yeah. She's gonna pull out her bow, and seeing that or at least hearing, I don't know if she saw it or just heard it, that Voheim hit this thing and it actually took damage. I think she's gonna feel a bit more, like, inspired by that. And then you said, like, the cloud above us, it's, like, storming?
The clouds beneath
There's
us.
a
There are
teleportation
clouds
us.
beneath us,
circle.
Okay.
and there are rocks floating in the sky, and there's like lightning striking like upwards unnaturally into the rocks around you.
And there's
There's a
also
vortex-like
teleportation.
storm. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 is
Like
actively
circle.
like
I knew that.
building
yeah.
up like a teleportation spell, I think.
But it doesn't work till all of us get out.
Right.
I think she's just going, hey, Malice! Try to get its attention back at her.
You can see he's still facing down Voheim, but you see his eyes just shoot your way.
You want us to be scared of you? You want us to sit down and die? And just die in fear? Here's the thing, I'm not scared, because I'm the storm. And then she's gonna shoot it with her bow. Looking up at the lightning, or looking down rather, wherever it is. She's gonna look at that and then shoot.
Yeah.
So we got 2 attacks, I think.
Can you also use your dragon's reaction to imbue your strike?
If I hit, I think.
Yeah, you'll hit. You'll hit. You got to
Actually-
manifest it.
Before that, for my bonus action, before I shoot, when she says, I
Okay.
am the storm, can her eyes flash green, and then can she Hunter's Mark the demon as her bonus action?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna do that.
Get him.
And then we're gonna shoot it. Okay, so...
You'll hit.
Get
You'll hit.
him.
Manifest it.
Mess him up.
13.
Mess him up.
19 to hit for the first
That will hit.
Like
Cool.
I said,
Oh.
you will hit.
D8 plus 3. 5 plus her Hunter's Mark, which I believe is a D6.
And are you using your reaction?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm doing math, Annie.
This
Doing
should be
math.
quite a chunk of damage.
That's why I have calculator on.
I know.
On phone at all times.
So she did. Her first attack is 2 plus 3, so that's 5. Plus another 5 for her Hunter's Mark.
10.
And then, so yeah, and then we'll do Odie's reaction. Where is that? For additional damage. What was it? So he has to roll to hit it. Yeah, I'm gonna send him over there. Wait. When another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that can see hits a target with the weapon attack, the Drake infuses the strike with its essence, causing the target to take an extra 1d6. So roll d6 again. So it's 3 points of lightning damage. So 5 plus 5 plus 3, which is 10, 13. Alright.
I think it's badass if you hit with lightning damage after saying you're the storm. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I brought it up.
No, yeah, that's
what-
valid.
What's the total then?
So it's 13. I still have one more attack because I get 2 attacks per action. It's
13 damage for the first one.
Yeah, that's including Hunter's Mark and then Odie's
Yeah.
reaction. Okay. So 11 plus 6 is 17?
17.
Does that hit?
17 does not hit.
Okay, so then that second attack doesn't hit then.
A great first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's for sure.
I'm concentrating on Hunter's Mark. I use my action. Okay, I think that's my turn. I want to stay put. I'm just glaring at this demon. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to kill it. So, yeah.
It is unwise to continue this pointless endeavor.
Why is that?
I underestimated you.
Oh, yeah.
Yet
You
you
did.
are still but a speck to me.
Okay.
You love talking, don't you? Yet you won't explain anything.
My dear, I have the luxury of talking. And my voice shall be the last thing you hear before you die,
Okay.
untethered from your material plane.
Okay, I did everything I can do in my turn, so that's my turn.
All right, next up is the demon.
Yep.
I was going to say, and you, nuisance. And he's gonna bring a longsword, his big claymore, down onto you, Voheim. Does an 18 hit?
Mm-hmm.
And does... Oh my god. Is it a 25 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see this damage. That's 12 plus... Oh god. That would be 25 points of damage.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's slashing and fire damage. 12 points of slashing damage. 13 points of fire damage. As he just starts wailing on you.
Wait. What was the damage again?
Slashing and fire damage.
I have resistance to slashing damage.
So it's halved.
And that, so it's halved. So that would be 6 rounded up.
So my new total
Sorry,
is how
that'd be
much?
6 actually. So that'd be 19 points of damage.
Instead of
25.
Like 25.
So you get 6. Wait. Back? Is it math? Math. No. I don't know.
So 25 minus 6 would be
Yeah.
19.
I will mark that. You can keep going. I just gotta
Okay.
Gotta go
Next
back and,
up-
in my brain and figure out where I was, point wise.
Is Arvarad. And he just goes... As you see, he kind of like lightens his stance a little bit. I'm not sure why, but you always surprise me.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It most certainly is. You're this powerful with just brawn. Imagine the power of an unfiltered, unshackled tempest unleashing the might of the heavens upon Thedas.
That was the one thing I could never agree with you on. You seem to think that worth begins and ends at power.
It certainly has some manner of worth. No matter who you are, power will carry you. Combined with the might of malice, you could be unstoppable. Think about it. What it could do for the Qun, or for, dare I say, yourself.
I've spent many a sleepless night fending off all manner of demonic temptations. I'll not fall now.
You refuse nigh limitless power over a puny child. Over some acquaintances.
I thought I made that more than clear already.
That you did. I should have you know. Though I am a fragment of what once was. A mere figment of memory from this demon's understanding. We will meet again one day. And I will have the strength of my brethren. You will just have to gamble on these strangers and your own squandered potential. And you'll just have to hope that child was worth it.
Are you done? The more you talk, the less you remind me of him.
I suppose we both know where this is going then. Goodbye, Oseran.
And I will wordlessly turn away.
And as it bows in respect, it gently fades away, freeing you from your imprisonment. And you awaken with newfound vision of the situation around you. The fade seems to be crumbling around you at this point. The whole ground seems to be an earthquake of unprecedented destructive potential, and your allies are under siege from an enemy that is more formidable than you've ever seen. And now free once again of your shackles, you now have movement.
Would I need to send my action to pick up and re-equip my shield and my hammer?
I would say no.
Okay, I'll give what's happening a quick assessment, grab my gear off the ground, and I'll begin moving towards the battle. So I've got 30 feet of movement, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do I have an action to attack with anything, or?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Since it was mostly his turn.
Then I will, I'm gonna fire a guiding bolt at the demon.
Alrighty.
Do you get? I can't remember. Do you get any sort of advantage if there's inclement weather?
Bro,
That's a good
that's called
point.
lightning.
Yes, for call lightning, I do.
There's
Yeah.
lightning
Yep,
everywhere
yep, yep.
right
That's-
now.
you
I
know
haven't
what?
rolled anything yet, so
You're really, I'm digging. I'm liking what you're putting down. Yeah.
Mhm.
So if I harness a storm that's already started, instead of 3d10, it's 4d10. So would I be able to call the reverse lightning from beneath the demon or what have you?
yes. I would
Okay,
say that
yeah.
Why is that the
reasonable.
coolest thing ever?
Oh, that's a great call.
lightning.
There's a reason he was the last one.
You see,
Okay.
We're about to see nuclear bomb versus coughing baby right here.
Really?
Wow.
Really? You really
All
went
right.
there? Okay. I'm muting myself.
Okay. I'm going to cast Call Lightning on that horrific demon. I'm gonna target the space above him so I don't splash Voheim.
Okay.
All right, so it's gonna need to take a. Let me make sure. It's a dexterity saving throw of 14.
And then you half damage if you succeed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so that'll be 14 and then another 10.
Oh my god.
So 16 damage.
What was the DC again?
14.
He got a 13. So it takes 14 damage.
Yeah, I'm just sprinting right from my duel with the shadow and just immediately turning and calling down, channeling lightning from the Fade onto that horrible demon.
As you run towards your allies, you've never wielded the power of storms like this. Storms usually rain from above, but you call upon the lightning and it arcs around the island down onto the demon of malice.
Lightning bending.
And while normally when a target is electrocuted, you can see their skeleton within. You see nothing but the silhouette of a devil made of nothing but fire, magma, and shadow, screaming as you land a direct hit on it. And with that, it will be Noctis's turn.
Two. Okay. I'm gonna hex first.
All
And
right.
that'll be my last spell slot for now. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast twice.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me an attack.
Mess him up.
I make an attack for each one, correct?
Correct, because it's two different attacks.
Yeah. The 17 for the first one.
Miss.
Okay.
Very
And-
good roll, but no.
Then a 16, so they both miss.
Unfortunately, yes, but it is hexed. So,
That's
10
it.
10 looks up at you, Noctis, and just says, "I'm sorry I got you all into this, but I think I have our way out ready. We just have to make sure Voheim and Saarebas are in here."
Guys! You have to come here.
What do you mean? We were just getting started.
This is not the time.
Try if
Do you
must.
see Syretia? Look at her.
Thanks, Noctis.
You all are heroes if I've
You-
ever seen any, but this foe,
I don't think we're ready.
Noctis is right. It's not the time.
I have to agree. We need to go.
We will meet again. I have no doubt.
And with that, we move to Voheim.
Voheim's gonna take 3 attacks before moving.
All right.
Oh, yes!
That is an 18 on the first.
All right, that will hit. That just hits. You just
That is a 9 points of damage on the first one.
9 points of damage. Alrighty.
Second attack. Natural 20 plus 6, baby!
Yeah!
26.
All right, I swear, if you don't Don't mess with me. Don't do it. Or this monitor is going out the window.
Oh man.
Okay. I'm gone.
It messed with
Hey,
him.
it wasn't 5. Hey, listen, it's better to it's better to roll high on the hit and low on the damage than to roll low on the hit and high on the damage, because it's.
I'm gonna need complete silence. Don't stop. No noise. No talking. No laughing. He's muted himself. Oh. With my added 2, stop laughing. With my added 2, that's an 8. Write it down, Mitch. 8 points of damage. Mark it. Just mark it.
It's marked.
Third attack. That is a 16. That will not hit. Voheim then does a little maneuver, dodge rolls, and just steps as close into the sigil as possible. But I'm trying not to take an attack of opportunity here.
I would say, yeah, no. This thing is getting electrocuted. It's taking swings from you. Out of niceness, there is no attack of opportunity.
Okay, cool. I'm inside the sigil.
Okay.
And
Max,
let's
I'm so
see.
sorry. I owe you a coffee next time.
It's bonus action. I don't have anything else I can do. So Voheim, eyes still aglow, turns his head over at 10 and says,
Are you ready to get us out of here?
He just nods a lot, like this is the time. And then it'll be Syretia's turn.
I think she's just gonna sigh like that. And she's like, one more for the road. And we're gonna take 2 more shots at it before we get out of here.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Dirty 20.
Whoa, yeah, that hits.
Alright. And then, let's see. That's a D8 plus 3 plus my hunter's mark. 4 plus 4, so 8 for the first attack. And then 15 plus 6, which is...
Woo! Spicy.
Yeah. So that is 4 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, plus 2, 9. So 9 plus 8, I believe, total.
Alrighty.
And, yeah.
8 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
And then, did Odie get his reaction back? At the top?
Yes.
So
Yep.
could he
Yes.
do the infused strike again?
He could.
Okay, we'll do that. So again, another
Do
D6.
You win.
1. 1 point of lightning damage.
1 point of lightning damage.
Yep.
1 point and 1 point.
And she's
Alrighty.
gonna look at the demon like, this isn't over. And then she's gonna look at Tim like, we ready? Where's Saarebas?
It most certainly is not. As it's getting electrocuted from all angles. It's a master of all things physical might. Fire, shadow, necrotic energy. And you're blasting it with electricity.
Yep.
Bzz.
Bzz, bzz.
And it is its turn. Let's see what it can do. It, in one last-ditch effort, is going to cast Infernal Orb. Can all of you except Saarebas make a dexterity saving throw?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 11.
A 9.
Wow.
How much damage?
Let's
What's
see.
the damage?
Voheim, what did you roll?
13.
13. Okay, everyone, that is a fail. That is 18 fire damage.
Here's the thing,
That
right?
is.
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, not done.
Yep, I know. Go ahead.
Oh shoot, I dropped it. Hold on.
Guys. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo! Guys, this is not good.
And 29 points of necrotic damage.
I drop.
Oh, I'm well dropped. I had 3 hit points left. So, yeah. I'm like down. Real bad.
I am also down.
How much total is that?
Okay, hold on. It's actually-
Hold on, I said 29 necrotic, and how much fire did I say? I said.
Like 16, I think.
Yeah, it was like 16, 17,
That's
or 18.
45 total. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I drop. And Syretia is also dropped.
Yeah.
10 is holding on by a thread himself.
I'm totally unconscious. I'm out. I had 3 hit points left, guys. Yep.
You think you have a chance? You don't. Malice will consume you. And then it will be Saarebas' turn.
Also, he was just talking to 10 right there, because I'm also down, because I don't... That was like 47 points of damage.
Yeah,
Pretty
we're
far.
all down.
Not gonna lie, this is on me. My bad. I was fooling around too much, and everyone got fucking obliterated. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna sprint and slide into the circle. Wait, I hope 10 can activate it.
That was like its one and done move. So, as everyone is blasted with fiery necrotic damage, a blast that nearly snuffs the life out of all of you, Saarebas, like scoring a touchdown by the skin of your teeth, making a dolphin dive to the circle. 10 presses down to the ground as you leap into its vicinity, and before you can even hit the ground, you all fall through. And as you all are in free fall through the veil, you all land back in your room, back in Durlock Hold. Syretia and 10 are thrown violently off of their pillows, smoking to the ground. Voheim, your beard and your cloak and armor is singed almost beyond repair. Noctis, your bed has been flipped over, completely overturned, sending you careening into the wall. And Saarebas, you thud on the ground, steam rising off of your fists, your horns, as you see you and your party have barely made it out alive.
Is everyone else still unconscious?
I would say initiative is over. You are more than welcome to check up on everyone.
I'm immediately going to cast Aid on everyone else.
Alrighty.
That raises their current hit points and hit point maximum by 5.
Does that heal us though?
Yeah, I looked it up just to make sure.
Okay.
Okay. As you all awaken, you hear a whisper in your head. Protecting the child is futile, for I am Mal. And I snuff out hope. All that is good, I devour it. We shall meet again, defenders of Dove. As you all wake, barely conscious, due to Saarebas' healing magic.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm immediately going to start tending to everyone's wounds. Let's see what I got here.
Odie, are you okay? Oh.
That's
Oh. I thought I was a goner. I'm not gonna lie.
what? Fury, your home is scary.
It's not the fate itself that's scary, it's the things in it. Well, not all of us, but some of us.
Well, still scary.
Well, I'm not, yeah. I don't have the energy
Maybe-
to argue.
Maybe someday you can show me a place that's not so scary, but like,
Yeah.
10 is just holding his hands, his palms over his eyes, just going like, I'm so sorry. That's all my fault.
hey, you gotta stop. It's fine.
I don't think it would
No,
have
it's really not.
I don't think it would
Well-
have mattered where we were. It doesn't matter if I had taken us there, if you had, or if someone else had. I think it was that Malice still would have hunted us like that. Regardless of who took us there.
I mean, at least we know what's trying to get Dove now.
I don't mean sorry for taking you there. I mean sorry for involving you in the first place.
Yeah. It's a child that needs help.
Eh,
What you gonna do?
what do you mean, This is
I mean,
beyond us.
I don't know. I just
Look, I'm not giving up on her. But you all need to walk out. Right now, I should have never done this.
can't do that.
Like I said back there, I'm stubborn. I'm not leaving. I don't abandon people. People that
Me
need
neither. I was given a choice to, and
Oh, come off it. Voheim, Saarebas,
Voheim
please.
stands up, dusts himself off, just still like smoldering, looks at 10 and says,
My friend, the fact is, regardless of your feelings about it, the demon now knows our faces and would continue to come after us regardless of whether or not we vow to protect the child. And I'll tell you why. Because in all of its existence, I doubt anyone has ever brought that creature so close to the abyss. It fears us, And anything that can fear can be killed. It has self-preservation.
And
I
I mean,
thought-
you said it
oh.
yourself. This is a story of great protectors.
I did, didn't I?
You did.
Look, I thought that Dove was the only one that could do this. That she could just grow up and flourish. Learn to hone her powers and destroy evil like this, but
Apparently, she could just. I don't know how truthful that demon was, but destroy half the Fade. I don't know.
well, the four of you put up quite a fight, I guess.
Always.
Raw might and magic. And you can see as he breathes a sigh of relief, he turns around to see that the doll that he's possessed, it has caught fire.
Oh no.
And he just goes like, oh, and like just throws his cloak over it.
Oh.
And he looks outside, and you see light. Bright light.
I look.
I'm gonna look
And
too.
he's like, oh, we were in the Fade for the whole night.
Well, I'm starving. And I think Valheim would agree. You
If
want
I can
food?
manage to stay awake for it, yes.
Wait a
We
second.
can always nap in the dining room. It's fine. Nobody's gonna
What's
really
wrong, Tal?
care.
Hold on. And he just like holds a finger up, like shaking. That's not the sun.
Oh?
I'm sorry, what?
What is it?
Does that mean I could go to sleep?
I immediately get around to the window.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
think
look.
Yeah, I'm looking.
And you go to the window. And below you, far below you, to the foot of the keep, lies the entry courtyard of Durlock Hold, where you see hundreds of torches raised, tents set, banners raised. And as you look out, you hear a battle horn. You hear commotion from down the steps below you in the hold. As you hear muffled from beyond the window. By the will of the divine and the authority of the Inquisition, you will open your gates for questioning and inspection.
You've got to be kidding.
When it
And
rains,
that's-
it pours.
Where I'm going to end the session.
Yep. Great.
I like how everyone's like, except for Saarebas is in like horrible like critical condition. Like, let's get some food. Voheim has his priorities set, and that's that. It's
Yeah.
breakfast and everything else.
Well, we live. Time to get food.
Limping down to get more bread.
I'll have to keep you guys updated on how I roll for my other campaign
Yeah.
in next
Yeah,
Sunday.
What the heck, man?
Those okay, so those rolls are what
I'm
I've been
listening.
getting in that campaign perpetually for
Well,
multiple
that only
sessions.
means that you're gonna have good rolls for your other campaign.
I mean,
man.
I'm hoping. It's just
the
at this
juju
point, it's
works
like,
out like that.
I mean, you know, what are the odds? What are the odds? Like I said, I refuse to roll them regular because that will make my turns last about 3 times as long if I have to add everything together.
Barbarians are known for their, moderate, consistent damage. That's what they're known for.
Yeah. Not this one. This one's known for critting and getting 1s and 2s.
Yeah, like moderate, consistent damage. They're not known for really high crits or anything.
Sure,
doing
sure,
okay
yeah.
damage.
When I think barbarians, I think like tick bites. I think like tiny little,
Yeah, like a
like,
mosquito.
like a little feather, just like a really plush,
Now,
simple-
rogue. There's a class that can. There's a class with some hair on its chest.
Now that can
Exactly.
Honestly,
Those rogues
no,
know how
for
to
real
kill
though,
stuff.
seriously though, they
That actually is true. I think.
higher
they're-
fucking levels, like my Drow rogue got to level like 14 and she did some nasty damage with sneak attack. Like it was like 7d6 or something. It was crazy.
Real David and Goliath situation there.
Yeah.
All the slingshot crits.